Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Jamo here, bringing you the next episode of my FIFA 15 career raid with Chelsea. In today's episode we have two Premier League matches against Aston Villa and Stoke, and then we take on Ajax in the match day 4 of the Champions League. So hopefully we can continue with the positivity because last episode we drew 1-1 with Southampton, beat Wigan 1-0 away, and then drew with Sevilla. We would have liked to have got another couple of wins out of that, but obviously, it's positive, it's unbeaten. We've got an episode unbeaten, we haven't lost. So hopefully we can carry that positivity into this episode and into the first match, which is against Aston Villa. So let's just jump straight into it. Right then guys, for this first match against Aston Villa, it's Chelsea at the top and then Aston Villa in 14th. We've taken 20 points from our opening 8 games. Aston Villa 9 points from their opening 8. This game is at home, and hopefully we can pick up 3 points. We have Courtois in goal, Ivanovic, Terry, Cahill and Aspilicueta at the back, Fabregas and Matic in the centre of midfield, Schürrle, Hazard and Douglas Costa providing support this time for Stefan Kiesling, who has gone out injured. As for Aston Villa, they have Brad Guzan in goal, Loughton, Hurd, Rukur, and Sissoko at the back, Sanchez, Davis, Delph, Bangura in midfield, and Abongahor and Christian Benteke up front in a 4-4-2 diamond formation. 10 minutes in, Douglas Costa goes on this tremendous run from inside our own half and scores an absolute cracker of a goal to give us a nice early lead that we needed. He showed tremendous determination and pace to answer that. He went on this tremendous run, taking all the Aston Villa defence out of the game and fires Chelsea into a fantastic 1-0 lead. A few minutes later, I think, Douglas Costa once again whips the ball into the box for Nemanja Matic, who gives us a 2-0 lead now. That goal was 5 minutes later. Good bit of play from Douglas Costa. He was by far my man of the match in this game, especially with the contributions to the opening 2 goals. 35 minutes in, Benteke, I think it was, or Delph, I don't know, but he had a fantastic chance and headed it over the bar. Douglas Costa on the left-hand side comes into the box, turning the defenders, gets his shot away. It's a tame effort, but Brad Guzan makes a simple save. And Schürrle was very close to scoring, but he was offside. That point, Darren Bent came on for Gabriel Abongahor and to try and make an impact, and they do eventually. Darren Bent is the impact sub after 72 minutes, trying to bring Aston Villa back into the match, and does so with ease, really. The ball was very good. The header down was just as good, and the finish was absolutely superb from them. You'll see it here in the replay. A fantastic ball over, a simple header down. Darren Bent even had plenty of space and plenty of time. Hazard gets played in by Fabregas, I think, gets a fantastic shot away, a finesse shot into the left-hand side of the goal. And 10 minutes to go, restores Chelsea's 2-0 cushion. A fantastic goal, fantastic ball from Fabregas into Hazard. The defenders had no chance, the keeper had no chance, and it was 3-1 Chelsea. At that point, Aston Villa had a brilliant chance to score yet again, but they didn't quite make it. Courtois made a fantastic save, as you saw, but they have a corner from this. 2 minutes left on the clock. They whip it in, and Westwood had a brilliant chance there to score. And that's basically how the game ended. Chelsea winning the game by 3-1. Next up, another Premier League match, this time against Stoke City. The lineup, it's away this time. Jack Butland in goal for Stoke, Bardsley, Shawcross, Hoof, Muniz are at the back. Shidwell, Ireland, and Zonzi and Bojan in midfield, and then Bojan's in the wing, but Yilmaz and Arnautovic are up front. Yilmaz, I didn't expect him to sign for Stoke City, but Chelsea have Courtois in goal, Ivanovic, Terry, Cahill, Aspilicueta at the back, Oscar, Matic, Hazard, Douglas Costa, Ramirez and Kiesling in a 4-5-1 pyramid-shaped formation. Oscar playing on the right-hand side, but 2 minutes in, he had a fantastic chance here to score. Gets deflected off the post, could have quite easily gone in, giving us an added level of confidence. Hazard running into the box using pace, but gets tackled right at the right, we're not at the right moment by Hoof, and it was well taken. It was well played by Stoke. Another shot there, another good save from Butland, and that was on the brink of half time. Early in the second half, Ramirez, I think that was, had a fantastic chance, and Butland tips it behind for a Chelsea corner, which we managed to do something with, I think, but obviously not. I don't know my highlights very well, and Stoke managed to clear it easily. Oscar, 65 minutes in, good chance, good goal. He's been out of form recently, and I was quite happy when I scored this because, you know, he's been out of form. We're trying to get him and Ramirez back into the team because they've both been out of form, and that will do Oscar some good. Also, in this game, I think Oscar and Ramirez, or it was the next game, I don't know, but this game or the next game, both Ramirez and Oscar went out injured. We'll probably see that in a little while, but 71 minutes, Stoke had a fantastic chance to score, but didn't, and we managed to get the corner. They managed to get the corner, which resulted in nothing. We managed to clear it easily. Ramirez, good chance. That was so close. That was millimetres away, as you will see from the replay. It was millimetres away. That was so close to going in, and you can see why. But that is pretty, we make a substitution here. Ivanovic and Remy are coming on for Kiesling and Aspilicueta, I think, respectively. With 5 minutes left on the clock. Stoke City still 1-0 down at home to us. Hazard plays in Ramirez. Gets his shot away, blazing the ball wide once again. And it's basically how the game ended. We won the game 1-0. Going back home with another 3 points. And our next match is against Ajax in the Champions League, match day 4. And it's a game we need to win because at the halfway stage in the group, every team, we're top of the group, every team has played 3 games. Every team has won 1, drawn 1 and lost 1. That's how tight this group is. And hopefully a win here against Ajax can strengthen our hold on the top spot to go into the knockout rounds. We have Courtois in goal this time. Aspilicueta goes to the right back. Cher and Felipe Luis come in. Fabregas comes in this time. And Ramirez, Oscar, Schürrle, Hazard and Kiesling keep their places in the team after a very good performance against Stoke City last time out. Ajax have Sillerson in goal. And they got, I don't know who else, Fisher and Klaassen are the only players that I know in a very similar formation to ours, but it's a backwards, it's a 4-1-2-3 or 4-5. Yeah, I don't know the formation. But early on, 4 minutes in, Oscar, I think it was, had a fantastic chance, or Hazard hits the post. We whip it back in, but Ajax clear it with ease, and they go straight up the other end, or try to. And tons of space. There's no defending whatsoever. It's 2-on-3. The tackle is poor. The defending is poor. The ball comes in and gets deflected. And how he managed to score that, how Fisher, I think it was, managed to score that, I have absolutely no idea. Courtois could have at least made an effort. You know, I think if he had made the effort, he would have actually got his hand to that. But you know, unlucky with the deflection, but it's Ajax who are 1-0 up now. Schürrle with an absolute beautiful shot there. Fantastic effort after 20 odd minutes or so. But Kiesling gets the ball on the edge of the box, runs into the box and scores the all-important equaliser that we needed. We couldn't afford to lose this game because otherwise we would have gone down and out of the top spot and probably down to like the bottom 2. Which is not what we want, because third place means we go out into the Europa League at the end of the group stages. That's where we finish. Top 2 is obviously Champions League. Ramirez gets his shot away in the 37th minute, and it's cleared off the line by Ajax. I was really not happy, but we couldn't do anything about that. Into the second half, Felipe Luis gets his shot away. It's a simple block. Ramirez, Douglas Costa heads it down to Kiesling. gets his shot away, and Citizen is there making the save, and Felipe Luis couldn't quite get there in time. Kiesling running forward once again, a very decent signing. Plays in Ramirez, cuts inside, plays over to Kiesling once again, who heads home the winning Chelsea goal with approximately 15 minutes left on the clock. And is it 3 points sealed? We'd like to think it is, because that was a decent goal from Kiesling. He was in tons of space. The defending from Ajax should have been better, but Willian comes forward now on the ball. Shoots, Citizen, simple save, tips it over out for a corner. 8 minutes left on the clock. A corner, Oscar taking it, whips it in, and it's cleared off the line yet again, very close to being an Ajax own goal. Douglas Costa runs through. We get a free kick from that, a deliberate free kick, deliberate chance where it was actually Remy, I think. It was Douglas Costa or Remy, but Ajax get a player sent off. This is going to be the last kick of the game, pretty much. We're in added time, and if we score this, we will have actually sealed the win. It was Remy that went down, but we would have actually sealed the win with a 2-goal cushion, which is obviously ideal. This position, in terms of the free kick, is what I am good at scoring with, but it gets blocked and goes over the top, and that is how the game ended. Chelsea turning the game on its head to win the game 2-1. So it's how we basically remain top of the group going in to match day 5. Well, guys, a fantastic 2-1 win against Ajax in the Champions League. I think that basically puts me sort of maintains up at the top of the group. But next episode we have 3 more matches against Newcastle, Crystal Palace and Cardiff, all of which are Premier League games. We also have the 2 international matches in between those against Spain and Switzerland, which will be the next episode of my road to the final series. Hopefully you can join me there for those ones, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode soon. See you later.